Hello guys, so welcome back. So in this tutorial we're going to be doing something much more interesting from what we did the last time. So in this tutorial I just want to do something much more interesting with this. Now we talked about passing in your function as as a tuple, whereby you have this is a string or characters of a string comprising of various characters. This is an integer, blah 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 and the likes. But now I want to tell you guys that you can have your inputs in form of, you can have them as a list. If you can have a tuple this way, you can also have it as a list. But let's just try something much more fun this way. So in this case, let's try to pass in, okay, let's have this represent a string, this represent an integer, and let's have this represent a list. So a list of names. So name, okay, name, okay, let me just say, okay, Michael, Dupe, Dorcas, and then Bolu, right? So let's just try and do something much more interesting. Then you close up the list. All right, so let's try to do something more interesting than this. So let's just say let's try this. Okay, so let's say first name is virus 0, which is formula. Then second value, which is actually a value, not a name. So that's I'm not gonna say it's second name, so I'll just say second, which is we don't need to bother about that. Okay, value, let's just say value virus 1. The third list, because it's a list, so we can say virus -1, or you say virus 2. Now that's because you have this. Okay, then let's do another thing. Let's have a dictionary. Okay, so I am a, which is 34, a dictionary, let's say 23 to blah blah blah. All right, so and then we close up the dictionary. Okay, so the last one is gonna be fourth. All right, so if that's the case, then it's not gonna be -1, so it's either -2 or you use 2. That is 0 1 2. So 2, so fourth dict virus -1. All right, so let's just do something like, okay, print my name is first name. My name is first name, right? And then okay, so it's gonna say my name is formula. Then let's say print I am comma str second value years old. Now before I forget, it's either you have, when you're using a print statement like this, you can have either you have the plus or you have the comma. It's just going to concatenate everything. When you're printing, it's going to print this guy, then after that print this guy beside this guy, and then on and on like that. So you can either do the plus or you do the comma. That's just for the print. It's optional to the print, but if it is outside the print statement, like my name is comma, then you have this first name, it's not going to take it as the way you have it here. It's going to expect you to be assigning it to be something like x and y and z, whereby x is this and then y is this, and that's tuple assignments, but that's not the bone of contention here, right here. So all I'm just trying to say is you can have the plus or the comma, the plus or the comma here. So I've chosen to use the comma. All right, so my name is Fumilola. I am 45 years old, and then let's just have the for loop because this is a loop. Okay, let's say print my friends are, right? So let's just say for I in okay, because we are trying to refer to this guy, which is the third list, right? So third list. So let us print my friends are. We want you to print Michael, Dupe, Dorcas, Bolo, but I'm just going to explain all of these things when it's done. So then another thing is we have a dictionary right here. So then we also have, so for a dictionary, let us look through the dictionary. So okay, let's print I have the following in my library. Let's just assume that's just my library. I want us to look through the dictionary, through this dictionary actually. So let's just say for you to look through a dictionary is actually a key and a value, a key and a value, a key and a value. So let's just have some fun with it. So for you to look through a dictionary, you have something like the first thing must be the key. Let's assume our key should be I, our value should be J in the dictionary, which is fourth dict. Did I spell it correctly? Dot keys, and then fourth date dot values. Alright, so I'm going to explain why I am doing this zip. Okay, fourth date dot keys, fourth date dot values. Okay, now so print the key is, of course, I just want us to do a lot of printing. Let's just assume, because we might have some values, so in order to prevent some errors, let's just always convert whatever the key is to integers, or actually they are all strings, but let's then print the value is strj. Alright, so if I equals, let's just assume once it gets to this guy, we want the program to stop. Let's just run it first and then alright, so we have a program called my name. It takes in all this guy. It prints the name of the person, the age of the person, the friends as of the person, and then the dictionary of the person, right? So let's go ahead and print. So virus, right? Virus is already here, so let's print var. Alright, so since var is not going to return anything, okay, let it return done, but it doesn't have to return anything. So let's run F5. So our idle says third list is not defined. Okay, let's go back and see where the problem is. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, so I've been typing all this while and I didn't show you guys what I've been typing. So sorry about that. Okay, so what I have right here is this. So below the program I have var me to be this, my name, then you pass in the var, which is what we have here, var Fumilola 45, Michael, Dupe, Dorcas, Bolu, and then you have you're passing in that. So now the program says third list is not defined. So let's go ahead. Alright, so now I've seen the problem. So it says this is THRID, and now I spelled THIRD So it has to be thir. Yeah, thir. So thir, third. So let's go ahead and run the program. It says, oh, fourth dict is not defined, so we spelled fourth dict wrongly. So I'm just going to go ahead to correct that. So here is fourth dict. So this is FOURTH, FOURTH. So print. So when we run this guy and then check, it says fourth dict is not defined, line 19. Okay, let's check it again. So fourth dict, FOURT, okay, FOU. So when we run this guy, so boom, our program is working fine. So it says my name is Fumilola, I am 45 years old. My friends are Michael, Dupe, Dorcas, Bolu. I have the following in my library. The key is I, the value is the key is A, the value is 34, the key is dictionary, the value is 2323. Alright, so that's a little bit of playing around with functions, variables, all of this. So in our tutorial tomorrow we're going to be talking more about super functions. I believe you've learned a lot of things. So sorry I made some mistakes here. I should have made you guys see this below. I was just typing, I didn't even notice you guys weren't seeing it at all, but I just believe you guys are seeing it right now. Okay, so in our video tomorrow we're going to be talking about super functions. Bye.